classes, but now I have started recording the classes, but seriously, I don't want to record it actually, but I'm just recording it in case those who are not in my batch and someone who wants to learn accounts, it will be helpful to them. So it's not for my batch students. I just record it so that anyone who wants to learn accounts can learn accounts actually. That is the reason why I recorded. Okay. Anyhow, let's start discussing problem number 14. I will share my screen with you guys. Okay. So problem number 14, let's discuss this. I will share my screen now. Let me know if you can, once you can see the screen. Can you see my screen, guys?
No, sir. No, yes, sir.
Okay. Thanks for confirming. Now let's get into the discussion, guys. Very important, very different question actually. Particularly adjustment number 2. Remaining adjustments we have already discussed. My system is very slow today. What is the problem? Practical problem number 14, guys. Okay. Mahapatra commenced business with cash 50,000, 1 lakh by check, goods 60,000, machinery 1 lakh, and furniture 50,000. So transaction number 1. What is that? Mahapatra
started business with cash.
commenced business with not only cash, guys. He has brought lot of things. Cash is how much? 1 lakh. Then
50,000.
Then sorry, cash is 50,000. Then check
1 lakh, sir.
Bank is 1 lakh, sir.
check is 1 lakh. Then
Stock is 60,000.
stock is 60,000.
60,000.
Then
Machinery 1 lakh.
1 lakh.
machinery 1 lakh, and
Furniture 50,000.
furniture 50,000. Very simple, guys. Just like cash, we have to introduce so many columns. That's it. So he is bringing cash. He is bringing bank account. He is bringing stock,
Furniture and machinery.
furniture, all is, and machinery. All these are capital, guys. All these are capital. All these are introduced as part of capital. 50,000 cash. Check is 1 lakh. Then 60,000 stock. Then machinery 1 lakh. And sorry, then machinery, how much?
1 lakh, sir. Furniture is 50,000.
Machinery is 1 lakh and furniture is 50,000.
50,000, sir.
Okay. So the total capital is how much? 3,60,000. Any doubt?
No, sir, no doubt.
Next adjustment is the most important. 1/3 of the above goods. 1/3 of the above goods sold at a profit of 10% on cost, and half the payment is received in cash. Little tricky. You guys will not be able to solve this now, but I will ask you a few questions, then you will start solving it. Clear? I will help you on this. 1/3 of the above goods. 1/3 of the above goods. How much is 1/3 of above goods, guys?
20,000.
20,000.
20,000.
20,000. 1/3 of the above goods. What happened to 1/3 of the above goods? Sold at a profit. I'm selling 1/3. I'm selling 20,000 out of 60,000. I'm selling 20,000 at a profit of 10%. So my
10%.
profit of 10%. My profit of 10% will be how much?
2,000.
6,000
sir.
of 1/3 of the
2,000.
above goods, not the entire thing.
2,000, sir. 2,000,
So
sir.
2,000. So my sale value will be how much? 22,000. My sale value is how much? 22,000. Any doubt
22,000.
so far?
No, sir.
First, I calculated 1/3 of the goods. My total goods is how much? 60,000. So 1/3 of the goods will be 22,000. Okay. So I have discussed the question till here. The next half is half the payment is received in cash. So out of 22,000, how much is received? 50. Half payment received in cash means
11,000, sir.
half payment received in cash is 11,000. What about
11,000.
remaining 11,000? What about remaining
Credit,
11,000?
sir.
Not
Credit.
received. Not received. Okay. So this is my transaction, guys. So this 20,000 is stock. My stock is increasing or decreasing?
Stock is decreasing.
Decrease in asset. Profit of 2,000 rupees. Profit of 2,000 rupees will increase my capital or decrease my capital?
Increase.
Increase in capital. This is profit increase in capital. So I have completed stock. I have completed profit. Half the payment received in cash. So I will get cash for 11,000 rupees. This will increase the asset or decrease the asset?
Increase.
Increase in asset. Another 11,000 I did not receive. This 11,000 will be called as debtors.
Data.
Increase in asset.
Awesome.
Clear? Such a complicated line. Now it has become so simple. What I did not do anything. I just read the question. 1/3 of the above goods. 1/3 of the above goods. That means out of 60,000, 1/3 is 20,000. First I read this much. Then I read the next part. Sold at a profit of 10% on cost. I broke this into small sentences. Clear? First I read 1/3 of the goods. 1/3 of the goods is 20,000. Sold at a profit of 10%. So on 20,000, 10% profit will be 2,000. That means my sale value will be 22,000. After that, the question is telling only 50% received, 50% not received. So if I am selling 22,000, 50% will be 11,000, 50,000, another 50% will be 11,000. 50% cash received, 50% debtors created. Clear? Now can we plot it? Now you have understood how much cash received, guys. Now you can tell me how much cash received. 50%. 11,000 cash received. Fantastic. How much is my debtors?
Same 11,000, sir.
Same 11,000. How much goods will reduce? 1/3 goods will reduce. How much goods will reduce?
20,000.
20,000, sir.
20,000. How much profit I got in this transaction?
2,000.
2,000.
2,000, sir.
2,000.
You guys have solved the toughest accounting equation in this chapter. The toughest accounting equation you guys have solved. Understood this, guys? Now see whether assets and liabilities are matching. Yes, my asset is 2,000, my liability also 2,000. So my new accounting equation will be new accounting equation. This is my new accounting equation, guys. Any doubt?
No, sir.
No doubt, sir.
Okay. This one you note it down, guys. This one you note it down. Anyhow, I will share the working paper, this Excel also. But understood this concept? Now, next is depreciation on machinery at the rate of 10%. This we have already discussed. Now nothing is new. Now the question is as usual, any other question. Machinery is how much? 1 lakh. 10% on 1 lakh will be how much, guys?
10,000.
10,000 my asset will reduce, and whenever there is a depreciation, it is a expense to the company. It will decrease my capital or increase my capital? Decrease my capital. Fine. So my new accounting equation after this will be, this is my new accounting equation. Now the question is very simple. Only point number 2 was difficult. Point number 4 is cash withdrawn for personal use. How much? 10,000 rupees. What shall I do? What shall I do? Cash withdrawn for personal use. What shall I do?
Drawings.
Yeah, what shall I do, guys?
Decrease cash and decrease capital.
Yes. Minus 10,000 in cash, minus 10,000 in capital. Any doubt?
No doubt, sir.
Next. Interest on drawing.
This one drawing charge that 5%.
How much I have withdrawn, guys? How much I have withdrawn? 10,000.
10,000, sir.
5% interest on drawings will be how much? On 10,000, 5% will be how much?
2,000.
5% of 10,000 will be 500 rupees. 500 rupees for
Hey,
drawing and interest.
5%.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
For interest on capital and interest on drawing, I told you one simple thing. Make a plus and minus both in which heading? Both in which heading? Interest and drawings and interest on capital, same treatment. Both plus and minus will be under which heading? Under the heading of capital. Minus 500 in capital and plus 500 in capital. Okay, capital will not change. It will remain the same, but we have to show a plus and minus. Clear, guys? Interest on drawing and interest on capital, both plus and minus in capital. Concept I explained to you in the last class, but for this particular thing, concept is not relevant here because it is a 12th standard concept. I don't want to give that 12th standard concept in 11, but I have already discussed y plus y minus. I already discussed in my previous class, day before yesterday. I discussed. Clear? For you, what you should do, whenever interest on capital will come or interest on drawing will come, do the plus and minus both in capital. Capital will remain same. Clear? Any doubt? Okay.
No doubt, sir.
So my new accounting equation will be, it will remain the same because there is no change after this accounting equation. Clear? Next one, sold goods. Next one is sold goods for 10,000 in cash. 10,000 at par means at the same, there is no profit, no loss in this transaction. At par means no profit, no loss. So sold 10,000 means what I will get, guys? What I will get? 10,000 I will get in cash. And what will happen to goods? My stock, what will happen, guys?
Reduce, sir.
Yes, reduce the minus 10,000 in stock. So my accounting equation is ready. Clear, guys? Any doubt?
No doubt, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
no, sir.
Okay. This is the reason only for transaction number 2 and this interest on drawings. See, if instead of interest on drawing, if it was interest on capital, then I have to charge interest on which amount? Interest on capital. My capital is how much? Whatever is the capital, on the capital, I have to charge interest on capital. Clear? Here I am charging interest on drawings. If it was interest on capital, then I will charge interest on capital on the capital. Whatever is the capital before that accounting equation, we will charge on that capital. And accounting treatment is same, plus and minus both under capital, whether it is interest on drawing or interest on capital. Clear, guys? Any doubt? Okay.
No doubt, sir.
Okay. This was my discussion on practical problem 14. Okay. The last one is practical problem 15. This I will just share with you. I think you will understand this, guys. Nothing is there. Invested in shares personal. It is nothing but drawings. It will decrease my cash and decrease my capital. Clear? Other than that, the question is only lengthy, but there is nothing in that question. So I already gave this as homework. Anyone got the correct answer for this? Anyone got the correct answer for question number 15? No? No one got? Where we got stuck, guys? Where we got stuck? Let me discuss this.
That invested in shares, sir, personal.
Invested in shares. Invested in shares will be minus 50,000 in cash and minus 50,000 in capital. It's a drawing, right? If I'm doing something for personal use, it becomes a drawing. Okay. I will share this answer with you. I don't think you will have a problem. Clear? With this, I will close.
Clear, sir.
With this, I will close accounting equation. We have another set of questions in accounting equation. We'll move to that concept now. Okay. Now, till illustration 6 we discussed. Now I will discuss the remaining illustrations and we will conclude this chapter today. And come to illustration 9. Till illustration 7 we have completed. Come to illustration 9.
So that sum, right, to find the
Sorry?
so that addition and the subtraction combined, right? That sum.
Which sum you are telling?
Illustration 9 to 13.
Yes, illustration 9 to 15.
Yes, sir. That's
Okay.
what I said.
Yeah. Let's understand through concept.
Okay, sir.
I will not ask you to remember even a single. See, now the next question from 9 to 10, there are a lot of formulas involved. But I will not ask you to remember any formula. We will go with the concept.
Okay, sir.
Okay. How we will go with the concept? I will take you to the balance sheet.
Okay, sir.
I will take you to the first class. My first class was balance sheet, right? this is my first class. If you remember, we started discussing from here. Assets equal to liabilities plus capital. Now you will understand this accounting equation much better. This was my first class and today is my last class on this. Okay. Can you see my screen, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This was a sample balance sheet that we discussed in the first class. Do you remember this, guys? This was my first class discussion. Do you remember?
Yes, sir.
So we have cash 1 lakh rupees. Only I will introduce now furniture. Now we are familiar with more assets, right? Furniture 20,000. Building or computer 30,000. My total of asset side has become 1,50,000 and I will introduce debtors for 50,000. Okay, my total of this. Give me a moment, guys. Okay. So in the first class, we discussed about this accounting equation. So now I am changing the balance sheet a little bit. And creditors, I will introduce one category. Creditors of 40,000. Bank loan. My total of assets and liability should match, right? So I'm introducing few categories. Bank loan of 60,000. Now my total of assets and my liabilities is also 2 lakh. My asset is also 2 lakh. Clear? This is my small balance sheet, illustrative balance sheet I have prepared. Clear? Any doubt? So my capital is 80,000. Capital I will change it to 1 lakh. My creditors is 40,000. My bank loan is 60,000. So my assets and liabilities are now matching. Clear? Now this capital what we have in the balance sheet is called as closing capital. If the balance sheet is on 31st March, we call it as closing capital. If the balance sheet is on 31st March, we call it as closing capital. Okay. So how this closing capital comes? Closing capital means opening capital in the accounting equation. Whenever there was an income that increased my profit, right? What did we do? We added to the capital. Whenever there was an income, capital was increasing. Whenever there was a loss, capital was decreasing. In short, my opening capital as on 1st April, if I add profit, if I add profit, add additional capital, less drawings, I will get what? Closing capital. See, this closing capital is nothing but whatever we saw in accounting equation. In accounting equation, whenever there was a profit, it increased the capital. Whenever there was an additional capital, it increased the capital. Whenever there was a drawing, it decreased the capital. Right? So in capital, we made few adjustments. What are the adjustments we made? We changed the capital because of loss or because of profit, or whenever there was additional capital, the capital got increased. Whenever there was drawings, the capital got decreased, right? So if I have a capital of 80,000 in the beginning, if I have a capital of 80,000 on 1st April, and there is a profit of 20,000, my closing capital will be how much? 1 lakh rupees. My closing capital will be how much? 1 lakh rupees. So the capital, if the balance sheet is on 31st March, the capital that will be there in the balance sheet is closing capital. If the balance sheet is on 1st of April, the capital which will be there is opening capital. Clear? You don't have to worry about too much. Just remember this capital that we have in the balance sheet includes profit also, because it is always a closing capital. Am I clear? Now, with this, I can make 6 or 7 formulas now. I can make 6 or 7 formulas with this balance sheet. I will show you. First formula, total assets equal to what, guys? Total assets equal to
Capital plus liability.
equal to capital plus okay, total assets equal to capital plus liabilities. This is formula number 1. Yes, Aditya.
Sir, is it correct to say assets is equal to liabilities plus capital?
Yes,
capital
same thing only. I just mentioned the
Yes,
total
good.
assets and assets both means the same.
So
Clear?
added, is it correct to say liabilities plus
Yeah. Assets equal to liabilities plus capital. That is what I have mentioned, right? Assets equal to liabilities
plus capital?
plus capital. Just use single plus in your exam. Don't use plus. I'm using Excel. That's why I'm using that plus for my convenience. Assets equal to liabilities plus capital. Assets equal to liabilities plus capital. Clear? Now, this liabilities, in this example, this liabilities, I am having how many liabilities? Bank loan, creditors. Bank loan, creditors as the liability. So if I add, in this example, if I add bank loan plus creditors plus capital in this example that I am telling, it will be equal to what? It will be equal to my cash plus furniture plus computer plus debtors. Are you getting it, guys? My bank loan plus creditors plus capital is equal to what? Cash plus furniture plus computer plus debtors. Okay. So this is nothing but these are all assets, and these are all bank loan and creditors are external liability. Capital is internal liability. Clear?
So I want that form.
Sorry?
So I want that format, sir.
Yeah. So I'm just explaining you, my assets will be always equal to liabilities plus capital. My assets will keep changing. Now here I am having debtors, computer, furniture and cash. But it can be building, it can be stock, and my liabilities is creditors and bank loan. It may change from question to question or company to company. It will change. Assets and liability will change, but assets will always be equal to liabilities plus capital. Clear? This is clear? Now, the questions that I'm going to discuss with you now, what they will be giving is, they will give you total assets. They will give you the value of total assets. If they give you the value of total assets, And if they give you the value of total liability, can we get capital?
Yes, sir. Absolutely, yes.
Absolutely, yes. Fantastic. Now you can tell me total assets minus total of liabilities will be equal to what?
Capital, sir.
Capital.
Total assets minus liability, I will tell total assets minus liability equal to capital.
Capital, sir.
This capital is closing capital or opening capital? This capital will be closing capital. That means this closing capital always includes profit also. Closing capital always includes profit also. Okay. So this capital will be mostly it will be my closing capital, and this closing capital will include my profit also. So in few questions, I will be given total assets, I will be given total liability, I will be given liabilities actually, like creditors, bank loan they will give. They will ask me to find out closing capital. Now, between closing capital and opening capital, what is the difference, guys? Opening capital plus add profit, I will get what? Closing
Capital.
Opening profit, add opening capital, add profit, I will get what? Closing capital. Okay. Now, if opening capital is given to you and closing capital is given to you, can we find out profit? What is profit, guys? Profit is nothing but closing capital minus opening capital. Closing capital minus opening capital will be equal to what? Profit. Clear? Now, with this background, I don't want to give too much of concept. With this background, let's go into the question, and you will be very surprised that we will not even remember one formula. In school, they will have told formulas. I'm strictly against formulas. We will not remember any, we will not by heart any formula, but still we will solve the problem. I will demonstrate to you how. Can we start
Okay,
now?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Without learning formula, we will make our own formulas now. Clear? Question number 9. If the capital of a business, okay, for what I will do, guys, for every question, illustration 9. Can you see my screen, guys?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes, sir.
yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Illustration 9. Without learning any formula, we will create our own formulas now. Illustration 9. Okay. See, for all this question, what I will suggest is prepare a balance sheet. Prepare a balance sheet. Just chota balance sheet only for your understanding, so that we can create formulas. Liabilities, amount, asset, and amount. Just put this. Whatever is given in the question, I will plot it. This is only for your understanding, not required in exam, only for your understanding. If the capital of a business is 70,000, capital will come under which side, guys? I will just plot whatever is given in the question. I will keep plotting. Capital will come here, and liabilities are here. Liabilities is 40,000. Calculate total asset. So my total liabilities is how much? My total liabilities is how much? 1,10,000. So how much should be my total asset?
Sir, is that opening capital or closing capital?
Always assume, if nothing is given, always assume it is closing capital.
Closing capital.
Okay. Now my total liability is 1,10,000. So what should be my total asset, guys? Total asset should be
1,10,000.
1,10,000. What is this asset? We are not concerned. I don't know the breakup of this asset, whether this asset is plant and machinery, whether this asset is debtors, whether this asset is cash, that breakup we don't have. The question is only asking, they have given liability, they have given capital, they are asking me to find total assets. I have completed the question. So what formula I used? What formula I used? Capital. What is the formula that we created now? Capital
Plus liability.
plus liability
Capital
equal
plus
to,
liability equal to total assets.
we created a formula now. We created a formula now. That is what the question is asking. Clear?
Clear,
Easy?
sir.
Easy?
Easy, sir.
Now let's create another formula. Next question. Illustration 10. Illustration 9 is over. Illustration 10. Okay. Again, this balance sheet is very important for me. I will just put this balance sheet so that you can create your formulas, guys. From the following information, again, they are asking to calculate total assets. Okay. You will be surprised. You will be surprised to know it will become very easy. Capital, where shall I put, guys? Asset side or liability side?
Liability side.
Liability side.
How much is the capital? Tell me, guys.
For
Capital is 4
4
lakhs. Creditors is how much?
credit card 3 lakhs, sir.
Creditors is 3 lakh. Next
Revenue is equal
information.
to 7,50,000.
Next, revenue earned during the period is 7,50,000. Expenses earned during the period is 2 lakh.
Value of unsold stock is 2 lakhs.
Value of unsold stock is 2 lakh rupees. And what they are asking us to calculate? Calculate total asset of the business. Calculate. Our objective is what? Our objective is to calculate total assets of the business. This is our objective, guys. This is our objective. So I know capital is 4 lakhs. I know creditors is 3 lakh. But now Pranav asked me a question in the last thing.
Whether is that closing capital or opening
This
capital?
capital is closing capital or opening capital. In the last question, we did not have any information on opening capital. So I told we will assume it as closing capital. But in this question, they have given me hint about revenue and expenses. What they are telling? Revenue earned during the period is 7,50,000. Expenses earned during the period is 2 lakh. Revenue minus expenses will be what? Revenue minus expenses will be what? This is my opening capital. This is my opening capital. Opening capital is how much? 4 lakh. In this, I will add profit. How much is my profit, guys? 7,50,000 minus 2 lakh. Profit is equal to
Revenue minus expenses.
minus expenses. Okay. So my profit will be how much? Profit equal to
5,50,000, sir.
7. We have to write the entire thing. Yes, you are absolutely right. 7,50,000 minus
50,000 minus 2 lakhs.
2 lakh. So my profit will be equal to
5,50,000, sir.
5,50,000. Now my opening capital is 4 lakh. If I add 5,50,000, my closing capital will be how much, guys? Closing capital will be, now closing capital will only come in the outer column. 4 lakh plus 5,50,000 will be 9,50,000. And
So,
my,
sir,
just
sir,
one second.
if they give revenue and expenses, so we should assume that it's opening capital.
Yes, because that information we have to use to get the closing capital.
So it is not given, so we should assume that it is closing capital.
That is right. Yeah.
Understood, sir.
So now my total of liabilities will be how much, guys? 12,50,000. So I know my total of liabilities. They have given one more thing, unsold stock. They have given unsold stock. Stock they have given, stock is my asset. They have given unsold stock is 2 lakh. But with this unsold, see, Now I know my total liabilities is 12,50,000. My total liability and total asset should be same or different?
Same, sir.
Should be same. So my total assets will also be equal to 12,50,000. Now this information is not relevant. There will be other assets also which the question is not telling us. Otherwise the balance sheet will not tally. There will be other assets also for 10,50,000. Then only my total of balance sheet will tally. This information is given only to confuse you. Only to confuse you. So my formula is very simple. To get total assets, it is enough for me to know how much is my capital, how much is my liability. If I know my capital plus liability, I can get my total assets. Clear? So what is the formula we used? We used a formula. First, we had opening capital plus profit equal to closing capital. This is the first formula we used. But profit we did not know. For profit, what formula we used? Profit equal to revenue minus expenses. And third formula that we use is closing capital plus liabilities equal to total assets. This three formula unknowingly we have used in this to get the answer. Clear? First, what I did, opening capital plus profit. This I have shown you, opening capital plus profit. Opening capital plus profit, I got my closing capital. So how much was my opening capital? My opening capital was 4 lakh plus profit. Profit is 7,50,000 minus 2 lakh. I got closing capital of 9,50,000. Okay. Profit, how did I get? Profit I got from here. Profit equal to this I already solved here. This is already solved here. And the third one was closing capital was how much? 9,50,000 plus 3 lakh of creditors will become how much? 12,50,000 is my total assets. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Easy?
Yes,
Easy?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Easy, sir. Very easy, sir.
Okay. It's actually a very tricky concept. But it is appearing very easy to you because I use the technique of balance sheet. None of your school will tell you that how this formula is derived. They will only tell you to by heart it and get the marks. Okay. But we will learn through concepts. From day one, I have been telling we will learn only through concepts. So just prepare this small balance sheet. Don't have to see when you write an answer, you don't have to prepare this balance sheet. This balance sheet should be somewhere in your working notes or somewhere in your question paper. You can prepare it, small balance sheet. These are the things what should form part of your answer. These are the things which should form. First formula, opening capital plus profit equal to closing capital, profit equal to revenue minus expense, and closing capital plus liability equal to total asset. These are the things which will give you marks. The above presentation will not give you marks. Clear? I'm telling you how we arrived at that formula, that concept I am giving you. Any doubt? So we completed illustration 9 and 10. Illustration 11, I will ask you to think what I will do. Again, balance sheet format we will plot the numbers and then we will find the missing value. See, all this question is about finding missing value. Once we plot the things in the balance sheet, automatically we can find the missing value. Clear?
Okay.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
Let's
No,
find
sir.
the missing value. Let's understand illustration 11. Illustration 11. Again, same concept. We will try to find out the missing value. I don't know what is given. I have not even seen the question, but let's try to put it in this format. Okay. Gurman comments business, his cloth business on 1st April 2025. 1st April 2025, is it opening capital or closing capital? 1st April is always
Opening capital.
fantastic. 1st
And
April,
March
1st April-
was closing capital, right?
If it is 31st March, it will be always closing capital. If it is 1st April, it will be always opening capital. So opening capital, what we should add in the opening capital to get closing capital? In opening capital, what I shall add?
Profit, sir.
Profit plus
Profit is
any
equal
additional
to
capital minus drawings.
drawings.
I will get closing capital. We will
Just
go with,
we get closing capital, right?
yes. We will go with whatever information is given in the question. Okay, let's go by logic. Gurman commences cloth business on 1st April 2025 with a capital of 30,000. On 31st March, this balance sheet of Gurman as on what date, guys? As on
1st April.
always we prepare the balance sheet on closing date, not on opening dates. Okay, we will prepare the balance sheet as on 31st March. So what information he has given? They have told his assets were how much? 50,000. Liabilities were how much? Liability will come in which side, guys? Liability were how much?
10,000, sir.
Liabilities is how much? 10,000.
10,000, sir.
Now I am having an asset of 50,000, liability of 10,000. Then my capital should be how much, guys? My
50.
capital should be how much? Capital should be how much? To balance this, 50,000 and 10,000 are not balancing. That means how much should be my capital?
40,000, sir.
40,000. Fantastic. Excellent answer, guys. Now I have prepared a small balance sheet. Assets equal to liabilities plus capital. And this balance sheet is on what date? 31st March. So this capital that I am getting is closing capital or opening capital?
Closing capital.
Fantastic, guys.
Closing capital.
So I created a formula. Assets minus liabilities will give me what? Closing capital. Why it will give me closing capital? Because the balance sheet that I'm in front of me is 31st March. The balance sheet that I'm saving in front of me is 31st March. Clear? That is why it is giving me closing capital. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? So let us plot these numbers. 50,000 minus liabilities is how much? 10,000 will give me closing capital of, my closing capital is 40,000.
40,000.
In the question they have given opening capital is 30,000. Opening capital is 30,000. Now it has become 40,000. Then what will be my profit during the year?
10,000.
Fantastic. You created a formula. What is the formula you created, Akshay? You created a formula now.
Sir, closing
Closing-
capital minus opening capital is equal to profit.
Yes, you created a formula now. Closing capital minus opening capital equal to profit. Now the question is asking, calculate, find his closing capital and profit during the year. Have we calculated both? My closing capital is 40,000. My opening capital is 30,000. So my profit is how much?
10,000.
Have we got both the
10,000.
answers? 10,000. We are creating formulas in the class. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Easy?
Yes, sir.
Do you have to remember the formula now? No? Okay. Just this small balance sheet is helping us create formulas, guys. The whole concept is only this much. Assets equal to liabilities plus capital. I'm just playing around with that. Asset equal to liabilities plus capital. Whichever is missing, I'm finding out. That's it. Whichever is missing, I'm finding out. Whenever, only concept that you have to remember is, if the balance sheet is on 31st March, the capital will be closing capital. If the balance sheet is on 31st March, the capital will be closing capital. If the balance sheet is 1st April, which will not be there, it will be opening capital. And the difference between closing capital and opening capital plus profit or minus loss will be equal to closing capital. Clear? So opening capital opening capital plus profit equal to closing capital. If it is a loss, opening capital, opening capital minus, it can be loss also, right? Business can have profit or it can have loss also. Opening capital minus loss will be equal to closing capital. Clear? Any doubt, guys? And what is profit? Revenue minus expenses.
Expenses.
That we discussed in illustration 10. To get profit, how did we calculate profit? Profit is what?
Revenue minus expenses is equal to
Revenue
profit.
minus expenses.
If profit is not given, we can calculate, give me revenue, give me expense, I will calculate profit. Clear? Any doubt, guys?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Can we do another interesting now?
Yes, sir.
We'll do another one, illustration 12. You will create formulas.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic.
Yes, sir.
Let us do by my technique. Whatever technique that I'm telling you, let's do with that. We'll create a small balance sheet again, guys. This balance sheet is not part of your answer, guys. This is only my concept, my way of telling you concept. But it's better that you draw this. If you learn by formula way, you will make mistake. But if you draw this balance sheet somewhere in your rough paper, you will never make a mistake. I will guarantee you, you'll never make a mistake. Clear? So whenever this question comes, draw a chota balance sheet and find out what is my total assets, what is my total liability, and find the missing value. Clear? Okay. Now let's do one more thing. Illustration 12. Guys, I want you to now think. Balance sheet. I want you to now think, guys. All these are missing values only. Nothing is there in these questions. All these are missing values. Owner's capital in the beginning. Now they have given me opening capital they have given. So
60,000, sir.
So opening capital will always be in the inner column. Opening capital, because to get closing capital, what I have to add? To get closing capital, what I have to add? Profit or loss? Clear? Opening capital will be how much? 60,000.
60,000, sir.
This creditors they have given at the end. Creditors is closing creditors. When I prepare a balance sheet as on 31st March, my creditors will always be closing creditor or opening creditor?
Closing.
Always it will be closing creditor. Closing creditors is 50,000. Now they are telling revenue is 70,000, expense is 65,000. Revenue minus expense will give me what?
Profit.
Profit. If I add profit is how much? 70 minus 65. 70,000 minus 65,000, which will be equal to 5,000. So my closing capital is how much, guys, now? How much is my closing capital now? 60,000 opening plus profit of 5,000. How much is my closing capital?
59,500.
60,000 plus 5,000 profit. How much is that? Did I ask a very tough question?
65,000, sir.
65,000.
65,000. So my total liabilities, now I have arrived at a conclusion. My total liabilities will be how much?
70,000, sir.
Oh, creditors is 50,000, right?
Okay.
My total liabilities is how much?
1,50,000.
65,000 plus 50,000 is total liability. What is the question asking? Calculate total liability. The question is asking calculate total liability. I have found out. If the question is asking total assets, my total assets will always be, how much it will be?
1
You
lakh
can add, you can add one more part to this question. If I have to make it more tricky, if the add one more part, one more question on this. Calculate total assets. What will be my total assets, guys? 1,15,000. Clear? And what is the, also calculate amount of capital at the end, that we have already calculated. My closing capital is how much? Closing capital is how much? 65,000. To get marks, if you write closing capital 65,000, you will get 0 marks. How did we arrive at this closing capital? Opening capital plus revenue. I'm creating formula now. Revenue minus expense equal to what? Closing capital. In short, opening capital. I'm creating formulas now. Opening capital plus profit equal to closing capital. And profit is what? Profit equal to?
closing capital minus opening capital.
That also is fine. But here we don't have
Revenue
we have
minus expenses.
revenue
Sir.
minus expenses. Yes,
Sorry,
you
sir.
are absolutely right. Profit can also be termed as closing capital minus opening capital. But here we have revenue and expense details. So these are the formulas you have to write. Against each of these numbers, you have to write profit equal to 70,000. This is your solution for your exams. Profit equal to 5,000. Okay. Okay, profit equal to 5,000. And how did I get closing capital? Opening capital plus profit equal to closing capital. So plot the numbers here. Opening capital was how much? 60,000. Profit was 60,000. Profit was 5,000. My closing capital was 65,000. So this is, and they asked for one more thing, right? Total liability. Total liability was closing capital plus creditors. Okay. So total liability, how did I get total liability? Closing capital of 65,000. My total liability is 60. This is your solution to the exam. Solution for the exam. 65,000 plus 5,000. So my total liability is 60,000 plus 50,000, right? Total liability was 1,15,000. Clear? This is your exam solution, and this is how to get the answer quickly. From here, you can create as many formulas as you want. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
Illustration 13.
No doubt, sir.
13, 14, 15 we have to complete. Illustration 13.
Homework, right, sir?
No, we will do it right away. Illustration 13. The class will go until another 10, 15 minutes. Till 9 o'clock I told, na, class. Is it too heavy for you guys? Easy, right?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Illustration 13. Let's close this chapter today. From next class onwards, I will discuss new chapter. Illustration 13.
Yes, sir. I take it.
We will create again this small balance sheet. This balance sheet is only it's not part of your answer, guys. If you prepare a balance sheet income, you will not get marks. You have to write the formula to get marks. Clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So write the formulas, create the formulas and get marks. This balance sheet is only my way of explanation to you. Kirti started business on 1st April 2025. 1st April 2025 is opening capital or closing capital?
Opening
capital.
Fantastic, guys. Opening capital. Inner column or outer column?
Inner column, sir.
Inner column, 50,000. Loan, 25,000 taken from summer. Loan of 25,000. During the year, she had introduced further capital. Opening additional capital will increase capital or decrease capital?
Increase capital.
Add additional capital. 25,000 additional capital. Withdrawn 15,000 drawings, less drawings. Drawings will increase capital or decrease capital?
Decrease.
Minus
Decrease, sir.
15,000. Opening capital 15,000 plus additional capital, less drawings. On 31st March, her assets were 1,50,000. Assets were how much?
1,50,000.
Assets were 1,50,000. Find her capital as on 31st March 2026 and profit or loss earned during the period. Okay. Now, I know one thing. If I know my total assets, and if I know my total liabilities, total assets minus liabilities will give me what? Opening capital or closing capital?
Closing capital.
Fantastic, guys. So 1,50,000 is my total assets.
Okay.
My liabilities is 25,000. That means my closing capital will be how much?
1,25,000.
Yes, closing capital will be
1,25,000.
1,25,000. This will be my closing capital. So I know my outer column now. This is my total liabilities. I know my outer column now. Inner column is incomplete. Why inner column is incomplete? In the capital, we have to add something to get closing capital. What we have to add? Opening capital plus something equal to closing capital. What is it? What is that something? Profit. I don't know my profit. So
Sir.
my profit is unknown. My profit is the missing figure. This is unknown. Now I know my closing capital. I know opening capital, additional capital, drawings. I know closing capital. Can I find profit?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now it is
Profit
math.
is equal
Now
to revenue minus expenses.
it is maths now. Clear? So I will make another formula now. Okay. Opening capital plus additional capital minus drawings plus profit. This will be called as what? What this will be called as?
Closing capital.
Closing capital. Fantastic, guys. Now my opening capital was how much? I know everything. Opening capital was how much? 50,000. Plus additional capital was how much?
Additional capital is
25,000, sir.
25,000. My drawings is how much?
15,000.
15,000.
15,000. I don't know my profit, so I will keep this as profit. This will be equal to closing capital. Closing capital is how much?
Closing capital is
1,25,000, sir.
Now, can I find my profit? 75,000 minus 15,000, 60,000 plus profit equal to 1,25,000. So my profit will
profit
be
is equal to 1,25,000 is equal minus 60,000.
1,25,000 minus 60,000. So my profit equal to How much? 65,000. Check your answer, guys. Check the presentation. Clear? Now,
Yes,
this
sir.
was missing in this question. This was missing in this question.
Yes, sir.
So how did I do? Total assets minus loan, I got closing capital. Once I got closing capital, I knew opening capital, I knew additional capital, I knew drawing. Automatically, I created this formula. This formula I created, and based on this formula, we got how much is the profit. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So easy, guys.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Illustration 14. I will share this workbook with you guys.
Sir, the 31st March is closing capital.
Always 31st March means closing capital.
Closing capital.
Always 31st March will mean closing capital.
They asked to find opening capital.
We will find out. You will find out. I will not find out. You guys will find out.
Okay.
You guys have now become experts now. Clear? So you guys will find out, and you guys will tell me how to find out.
Okay.
Fine? Okay. So you guys start your work. I will only listen to you. Illustration 14. Now guide me, guys. Guide me how to solve this. Now you are taking the lead, guys. On 31st March 2026, you guys have to solve this, guys. Okay? I will ask you, tell me where I have to put. I don't know. You have to tell me. On 31st March 2026, whenever we use 31st March, first thing that should strike is what? It is closing balance sheet. Closing balance sheet means everything will be closing capital. Clear? On 31st March, total assets is how much?
Sir, they are giving total assets and external liability were 1 lakh.
Sir, total assets is 1 lakh.
Total assets and external liabilities were 1 lakh and 3,000 respectively. 1 lakh. External liability means it is not capital. It can be creditors, it can be bank loan. It is how much? So my total assets, should it be equal to the balance sheet total also? Liability side total also? Yes or no? My total asset, should this total and liability side total should be equal or not?
Yes, sir.
Equal. So what I will call it as total liability. Total liability will be also how much? How much?
1 lakh.
1 lakh,
1
sir.
lakh. So I know my total liability. I know my external liability. I will get my internal liability. That internal liabilities is called as, it will be closing capital or opening capital?
Closing
Balance sheet is 31st March. That means the capital that I will get will be
Closing
what?
capital.
Closing capital.
Closing capital. Another question solved by you guys. 1 lakh minus 3,000. My closing capital will be how much? Can someone tell me what will be my closing capital?
97,000.
97,000. How did we calculate? You calculated by applying a formula. What formula we applied, guys?
Total liability minus
Total-
external liability is equal to closing capital.
Total assets minus
External liability is equal to closing capital.
You are creating formulas. Total assets 1 lakh minus 3,000 equal to 97,000 is my closing capital. Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. So what is the question asking? Calculate the capital as on 1st April 2025. Now, between closing capital and opening capital plus profit equal to what? Closing capital. This we already know, right?
Yes, sir.
Plus opening capital plus I'm introducing two more things, additional capital, and minus will be what?
Drawing.
Drawings. These are all optional items. These are all, if the question gives you additional capital, we have to put additional capital. If the question gives you drawing, we have to put drawings. These are all optional. It's not necessary that every business will have additional capital, every business will have drawing. It's not necessary. But profit will always be there. Profit or loss will always be there. Clear?
Yes.
Opening capital plus additional capital minus drawing. During the year, the proprietor has introduced additional capital of 10,000. So I don't know opening capital. I don't know opening capital. Opening capital is not known. Plus additional capital is how much?
Additional
10,000.
10,000, sir.
Minus drawing is 6,000. Profit. Profit is how much?
10,000.
10,000. And this is my closing capital. My closing capital already I found out. How much I found out?
97,000.
97,000. Can I get opening capital now?
Yes, sir.
What is the formula for opening capital? Now you are creating another formula. Opening capital equal to
Closing
put everything
capital
on the
plus drawing.
You are creating another formula, guys. Closing capital plus
Drawings minus additional capital minus
plus drawings
profit.
minus
Additional profit minus profit.
additional capital minus profits. Okay. Now I will get this. Opening capital. Plot the numbers, guys. Opening capital equal to 97,000 minus 10,000 plus 6,000 and minus 10,000.
10,000.
So how much it will be? It will be 83,000. Opening capital will be live formula creation. Clear, guys? Do we have to remember anything?
No, sir.
Conceptually, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Illustration 15. Can you all try without looking at the answer?
Yes, sir.
Now, please try without looking at the answer. I will not do it because it's already a solved illustration. Try it without looking at the answer. Plot in a similar way. So total assets is given, capital is given. So total asset minus capital will give me what? See, I will help you a little bit. Total assets is given, capital is given. What I will get?
Liability, sir.
External liability. What I will get? External liability. Calculate the amount of external liability they are asking. Easy. I know total assets, I know capital. So total assets minus capital will give me external liability. Clear? Point number 1 is over. Point number 2. Point number 2 is similar what we discussed now. Do it, guys. Everything is same. I will stop presenting now. Don't look at the answer. Don't get carried away with the answer. Try to do it yourself. Let's get it right in the first try. 4 minutes left for you. Done, Pranav?
What's that?
Done?
No, sir, I'm trying.
Okay. Aditya, Akshaya, Aradhana, Navya, Sanjana, Dhanya, and Yainian. Everyone, anyone who got the answer? Navya has completed. Fantastic, Navya. Aradhana has also completed. All of you are having pen and paper in front of you? Fantastic, guys. Others I cannot see. Yes, Aradhana is also having. Don't think that you have come for a 1 hour movie. Have a pen and paper in hand. Fantastic, guys. Aradhana, done? Any doubt you have in this? Guys, so do we have to remember formulas now?
No,
No?
sir.
Got the concept clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Okay. This is our way of learning, guys. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any other school who taught in this way?
What's that?
Was it formula driven in your school, or did you get concept based in your school?
They will also give concepts. For example.
Good. Fantastic. If the school is also giving concept, it's absolutely wonderful, guys. Okay. So I think I'm done for my today's session. Now, question number 16 to 25 is what we have discussed now. Question number 16 to 25 is what we have discussed now. All these are your assignment.
Yes.
When you have to complete it? Before 6:55 p.m. on Friday.
Sir, is it a homework, sir?
Absolutely. I will not be doing any practical questions. Practical questions are all yours because you have to practice, guys. I can keep doing it, but I am not going to write exam. Okay. You are going to write exam, so you have to practice. Any doubt, we will be discussing, but don't expect me to solve the practical problems, guys. I am very clear, not only in this chapter, but one thing that you have to always ensure is if you want to get maximum marks, do not leave a single practical problem. Do not leave a single illustration.
Okay, sir.
Do not leave a single illustration. Do not leave a single practical problem. And once you commit this to yourself, not to me,
Yes, sir.
once you commit this to yourself that you will not leave a single problem and single illustration, then marks will start showing up.
Yes, sir.
Clear? But be honest to yourself. Pranav, I don't want an excuse that you did not find time. I am
Yes, sir.
more busy than you, I think.
So,
Okay. It was not to Pranav, actually, not intended to Pranav, but to anyone. Don't tell an excuse that you guys are busy, because I think I am more busy than any one of you. If I can take out time 4.5 hours or 5 hours to take classes on weekends, there is no reason why you cannot find out equivalent time to study. Clear?
yes, sir.
Clear, sir.
Fantastic. So I will, okay, one more thing I wanted to, okay, at what time your school starts, guys, in the morning?
At 8 o'clock to 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Okay. What about others?
For me also,
No,
sir.
no, sir. That
Sir,
8:30 will start
8:40.
school.
At what time you all get up, guys?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
5:45.
Sir, school timing will be 8:45.
Okay.
To 3 o'clock, sir.
Okay. Till 3 o'clock. Okay.
sir.
And what time you guys are getting up?
6
Sir,
o'clock
5 o'clock,
in
sir.
Fine.
normal times. Is there any emergency? Then
6 o'clock, sir.
6 o'clock. Okay.
6:30, sir.
I will come up with something interesting. I wanted to actually discuss it today, but I will not discuss today. Remind me in the next class. I will come up with something interesting in the next session when I have a larger set of people.
okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Next class, any one of you just remind me about that I asked you about the school timing. There is something interesting that I'm going to start
Yes, sir.
Okay,
in
sir.
the next month.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Fine. Just remind me, guys. I had this thought in mind this week itself, but maybe I will start in the next day. Okay. Don't worry. There will not be any change in timing, nothing. Our schedules will all remain the same. There will not be any change, but I will come up with something interesting in the next week. Until then, practice all the problems, guys. And fine. I will meet you on Friday at 6:55 p.m.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys. And thanks
Thank
for all
you,
the,
sir.
Thank you.
Bye, sir.
thanks for all the reviews that you guys have shared. Actually, anyone who has not shared, please feel free to share. Thank you for all the reviews. Means a lot to me, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Thank you, sir.